Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you're having a fantastic day. As always, shout out to the 19. We have lo- lots of unrivaled news, folks. We thought it was going to be over. They were announcing player 30, and they did, but they changed the rules on us, which is why you see this headline: Unrivaled expands roster spots as Caitlin Clark decision looms. That is right. Now, if you did not know, 2 picks, this was actually number 30. So that is, yes, Aaliyah Boston, folks. Aaliyah Boston from ABC Squared, from the Indiana Fever. Bow, bow, bow herself. Aaliyah Boston. And oh, by the way, number 29 was Lexi Hull. Yes, the folks. They are going all in at Unrivaled to get Caitlin Clark. Because don't forget, number 28 before this was Money Martin. Kate Money Martin, her best friend from Iowa. So the last 3 players have been Kate Martin, Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston, and then the rosters have now expanded. It is no longer 30 players. It is, I don't know if it has it here, but I thought I'd look anyway. No, they even say it's 36, folks, by the way. They have now gone from 30 players to 36. I don't believe they expanded teams. From everything that I saw, it has now gone from 6 teams of 5 players to 6 teams of 6 players. Not sure where the money's coming from. They said they exceeded their financial projections. In fact, let's take a little listen here to Nafisa Collier herself and her announcement about Unrivaled and its roster expansion.
Hey guys, so I have some super exciting news. We are now moving from 30 roster spots to 36 and Unrivaled. We're able to do this because we outperformed our financial projections. And so now we get to do something that we wanted to do in the future, which is give more people spots in Unrivaled. This is such an amazing time in women's sports, and we're so thankful to all the positive people who have come out and supported us. We will be getting tickets soon. We will be getting the dates out soon. We'll be announcing everybody soon. I know you guys have been asking for that information, and it is all coming. So stay tuned, and I can't wait to see everyone for this exciting and historic season of women's basketball.
I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss, folks. What financial projections are we talking about, and how did they all of the sudden? The announcement came. What was the media rights announcement a few weeks ago at this point, right, with TNT Sports? So how is it now they're all of a sudden exceeding financial projections? What financial projections, and how do they exceed them? They have no schedule. There are no ticket sales. There are no merch sales. There's no nothing except the deal that they had with TNT Sports, which they've already known about. So why now all of a sudden are we going to 36 players? 2 reasons that I can think of. One, they're holding out hope for Caitlin Clark. Now that they've signed Kate Martin, Lexi Hall, Leah Boston, they're hoping for Caitlin Clark. I saw somewhere where it said that it was 60-40 now that Clark is leaning towards it. My sources tell me it's 57.5 to 42.5. But I think Ben Daniel told me that his sources said it was 56.25 to 43.75 that she's leaning towards Unrivaled. In other words, nobody has any idea, and we won't know until an announcement is made either way. Another possibility that some people are saying is that they expanded the roster to 36 because they now have more money that they had set aside to get Caitlin Clark, and Caitlin Clark has come out with her final no. Now, this isn't the biggest thing. This man. So we're going to hear from an owner here, okay? Because keep in mind, this is basketball being played, an entire season being played in one location. And I want you to listen to what one of the owners has to say about this situation.
Going to create a level of access that fans haven't seen before. Our players are together, all of them under one roof for 10 straight weeks. So the content we're going to capture in practices, in post game, in off days, it's just going to lead to more intrigue and interest in knowing who these players are, who they gravitate towards. We're going to be in season during WNBA free agency, which is another interesting component that's going to be happening in real time. So I think all those things lead to generally just more interest. It's why you've seen docuseries of what happened with F1. People want the behind the curtain look at who these players are and what's going on outside of games.
Yeah, you're building like a reality show element to it to some degree, and that's probably not the right word, but you're getting that. Yeah.
Yes, we're going to create a level.
Now, if you caught that there at the end, too, when the other guy was saying reality show, that's probably not the right word. The owner was like, no, that is it. That is what this is, folks. They on what this league has always been, a not so great product on the court, but a whole lot of drama. People are all into the, who's dating who and who's doing that. They love the drama. I'm convinced from what I've seen of the so-called old guard fans, they don't know basketball. They never knew basketball. Basketball was an excuse for everything else. Basketball was an excuse for their activism. Basketball was an excuse for their drama. You can tell on Twitter, you can tell on X that they absolutely love the drama. They don't really care about the basketball. This Unrivaled is not a professional basketball league. It is a reality show based around basketball. You've got a bunch of, as we have seen, very jealous, very insecure, very catty women. And all you great women out there, don't take offense. I'm talking about specifically what I've seen in the WNBA, not women in general. But we all know how ridiculous the drama has been all season long. These are players that have targeted and abused Caitlin Clark all season long. These are players who have targeted and abused Caitlin Clark's fans all season long. There is nothing positive that comes from Caitlin Clark or Caitlin Clark by playing in this league. All the things Clark wants to do to get better, Caitlin Clark, all the things she needs to do to get better, it's not going to happen if she's an Unrivaled instead of in the gym working on her game. The floater, the mid-range jumper, the fadeaway, all those things that she wants to develop, all those things she needs to expand her game, they are not going to happen by playing in Unrivaled. Instead, you are going to get a really poorly done reality show, one of the worst things to happen to the world. Reality TV, folks, and that is what you are going to get. You are going to get the drama, you're going to get the infighting, you're going to get the clicks. That is what they're selling you. The basketball on the court, that product, that's incidental. That is just the excuse to get this reality show together. If you took these same women and they weren't in the WNBA already playing, and you just put them in a house, well, I'll say no one's going to watch, but man, nowadays people might watch. But you get what I'm saying. The fact that you're taking them from the WNBA and everything that's going on with the league this year and putting them in this house and the interest that you're going to have in that part of it, 100% Caitlin Clark, stay away. And then you heard him also talking about, oh, you're going to have people there, the free agency's going to be going on as well. So you're going to get that drama of, players recruiting players and all of this stuff. And look, I mean, straight up, Caitlin Clark playing an Unrivaled would be great for me, right? It'd be great for YouTubers, podcasters, everyone, people on X who have big followings and create content and talk about it. Great for all of us. But for Caitlin Clark, I would tell her no. I would tell her no, this is not something she should be doing. I don't think it helps her at all. I think she gets nothing positive out of this. But man, there you go. Kate Martin, Lexi Hull, Aaliyah Boston should have been finished. That's number 30. But we're going to expand it to 36 and see if we can get Caitlin Clark to join up for our reality show, to do our big sister house, to do our What was the very first one? MTV. The Real World. That's the one I was thinking of, right? Go all the way back to the classic, to the Real World. But I mean, forget the basketball then. Why don't you just team them up into teams of two and let them do race? What is it? Race around the world? Is that the name of the actual show? But you know which one I'm talking about. I mean, forget the basketball, right? It's a reality show that they're creating. But man, I'm gonna leave it there. Let me know your thoughts on all this drama in the comments below. Are you actually interested in all this other stuff that goes along with the league? Are you interested in the basketball itself? Are you like, man, can we just be done with all this drama and get to the WNBA playing basketball again and focus on the basketball? But let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks so much for checking out this video. As always, I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps out so much. And I will talk to you later.